Hello guys, what is up? It is time for the market roundup of the store. Two things. One, we're gonna ignore the hair. I forgot to record this before I showered. It is what it is. This lighting never works with me. It's either the lighting or my glasses are reflecting. I can't win here. Hold on. Okay, the lighting is better, but the glasses are still reflecting. So, before we get into the roundup, I just want to give a small, tiny little rant. If you are purchasing something on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, don't scam people. It's rude, it's a waste of our time, and you get our hopes up for no reason. Okay, if I hold my head up like this, you can't see the reflection. So I had, that chicken snuggler. I had somebody, so I guess Instagram created a Facebook profile for me so that when I hit upload and share to Facebook, instead of sharing it to my main account, it made like it made an account for me, which I find weird. I didn't know it could do that, but it did. So I had somebody message me from Facebook, from my Instagram post that was on Facebook about the chicken snuggler I made, the newest one. And I'm like, okay, she was talking to me. We were having a conversation. I'm like, this sounds legit. So I went to the post office. I got her, it was $15 for the snuggler. It was going to be $9 to ship it. She gave me her address. Everything sounded legit. So then she's like, do you have Venmo or Cash App? I'm like, I've got either, whichever one you prefer. She said Cash App. So I sent her my link. You can send the link. They can't mess this up. So then she's like, oh, my Cash App's a business Cash App. That's red flag 1. If they ever say business account, like, put your guard up right away. So then she's like, I need your email. Red flag 2. So I give her my email address, and sure enough, she's like, I sent the email. Did you get it? No. So I go to spam, and it's like, yeah. No. Like, as soon as you see it in spam, third red flag. So then it's like, yeah, we can't send you the money because your Cash App is not business Cash App. I'm like, I wasn't born yesterday. Like, so I blocked them. Well, I thought I blocked them, and then I got another message. Did you get it? So I blocked her again. But like, I was generally so excited that I got a sale from Instagram, Facebook, whatever have you. And it turned out to be a big waste of time. I'm like, why? Anyways, I don't know why they would even try to scam me. I have no money. Like, I have so much debt. Like, but let's get into it. Okay, editing me. Remember to put a sticker here. Okay, so we're gonna start with the table. The table actually did pretty good. We got a bunch of custom orders. So I'm actually kind of drowning, but it is what it is. So the first custom order was for the repeat customer. She's come back 3 or 4 times. So I think this is like her 4th time. So I showed you guys. I don't know which video you're going to see it in. Is it the video I posted? You might have seen it on Saturday. But anyways, it's the Kirby. It was the SpongeBob and the light blue dragon. All complete. She didn't come today though. And I'm not there next Sunday. So I put a note on my booth saying if you got a custom order to go to my mom's booth. So it's at mom's booth if she decides to come. So this one isn't technically paid for. So I'm not going to count it in our total revenue. But this will be $25. As for the table, on the 19th, we sold a Harry Potter cup for $1. Now, I did have these at $2, but it was for a fellow vendor. So I'm like, just take it. We sold This one got sold a really underpriced, but it was for a little kid, so I'm like, but it was the gel pens, like the book that had like a bunch of them in there with the refills. And I was kind of down on sales that day, and I'm like, it's for a little kid, it's fine. And then we sold, like, I had like a violin thing. I sold it for $3. And then on the 20th, we sold, you know how I was saying I have all this cotton and I'm never going to use it? So I took it out and I put it on my table and it sold. I had 3 skeins of cotton. One was just a tiny ball. And then the other 2 were pretty full. Someone just knocked. We sold those for $4. And then 2 little girls each had a Beanie Boo, and I had them priced at $5, but since they were little kids and they were so cute, I did $4. So the one little kid was trying to decide between the Beanie Boo or, you know, the mini Octo, and I'm like, just take it, like, she was so happy. I'm like, oh. And then the last thing we sold was the popcorn Squishmallow, like the little one, for $5. So for the table for both days is $26. For the table itself, we're not necessarily looking to make a profit per se. This is just more so we don't want it in our living room anymore. So if we make a profit, great. If we don't, it is what it is type of thing. My mom just doesn't want to donate it because the only donation around here is really Goodwill, and we all know what happens at Goodwill. So yeah, $26, not bad. So for July, that is not my day. Hold on. This is my day. Okay, July 19th, our table. So I actually had to run back to the house because I had left all the minis at the house. I had them right here on the floor, right here, in front of this bookshelf. And I had forgotten that, but I'm like, Mom, I gotta go back home. So I ran back home. We live like 15, 20 minutes away, depending on traffic. And I'm like, I had to grab these minis. Like, I don't think I sold any that day. Oh, you know what? No, I did. So it was a good thing I grabbed them. But I had made 3 scrunchies out of the Juicy Couture yarn. This was my first time bringing the scrunchies, and she actually sold 2 of them for $6. So I was going to charge $5 each. She charged $3, which is completely fine. So she sold those. And then my problem lately is a lot of people are paying with 20s, and I have plenty of 1s, but I don't have enough 5s. So I gotta get more 5s because people keep trying to break their 20s with me, and I'm like, I do it without question, but I'm like, I'm running out of money here. Then we sold a Leggy Frog mini for $4. Nobody has bought the big Leggy Frogs yet. But here's my problem. So if it has a mini version, the mini version is $4. If it has a bigger version, it's $8. So because I upped the price to make more sense, they're not selling as fast, which is fine, if that makes sense. Because in my head, it didn't make sense that the bigger version was only $1 more. They were $5. It just didn't make any sense. Like, why wouldn't you just get the bigger version for $1 more? Like, so, yeah. We sold a Pokeball for $8. Then this little kid, okay, so I had the best booth mate ever. She specifically picked the booth next to me because we became besties. It was a thing. So she was taking donations to Gaza. I don't want to butcher the name, but she didn't have, I think it was Cash App. So I intervened. I'm like, hey, I've got the Cash App or Venmo or whatever it was. I think it was PayPal. Anyways, one of the apps I had it, and I'm like, hey, if you're comfortable with it, just send me your donation and I'll send it right back to her, which I did. So the son of that person actually came into my booth and spent money because I helped them out, which just shows you, if you are able to help someone, if you're kind, it comes back and helps you. That's my philosophy anyways. But he bought 6 minis. And he spent $24. I don't remember what he got, but I know he got 2 mushy poppets. Which we're actually out of almost. So that's the thing. I need to decide if I want to make more or not. I don't know. And then the pink bunny with the posh yarn. He sold. So then they got a small chicken and a mini chicken. So I did, like I was saying, I raised the small chickens up to $8. So every chicken is $8, no matter what size it is, whether it's brunette, chenille, they're all just $8. I feel like the brunette one should be $5 though, because they're smaller. I don't know though. So those are $8. We're out of hatching. Oh, I didn't even write that on there. Somebody bought a hatching chicken. I don't know which day it is though. It was probably Saturday, but I'm just gonna put it on Sunday. It needs the money. I don't think it was today though. I feel like it was Saturday. I'm gonna put Saturday on there. Okay. Guys, this one is not going to count towards our total. But we got a custom toothless order. Ah! Which is kind of why I'm drowning. But it's okay. Yeah, we're not going to count that total until... I don't like to charge for customs because I want to make sure they like it and they're comfortable with the price. And they're items that are custom, but it's something I can resell if they don't pick it up, you know? But yeah, I was so excited. And then... So, the booth mate that I was telling you guys about, she actually gave me $5 to buy something in the future. But then she found something that she likes, so she took it. It was a little watermelon keychain. Or not keychain, but the watermelon heart. Part of her Gaza Foundation. Donation. If you donate, you get an equal valued item. That's watermelon. And it's like a watermelon themed. And I really like that. And she took one. And she wants me to make more for her. So, if I have time. So, with all that, I'm not even going to try to do math. Let me get my laptop. And then, let's just add the hatching chicken on to Saturday. Because I think it was Saturday. So, in total, we made $80 today. Which is amazing. Because July has been kind of slow. But looking at this other last Saturday... I made 96, so that's not bad at all. And then Sunday, we made $5 on last Sunday. So this Sunday, today, we sold the unicorn, which I thought was ugly, for $10. It actually went to a little chihuahua, which... and then the mini octo. So that one... she actually gave me a $5 bill, so she technically paid $1 for the octo, which is completely fine. Like, because I don't think she heard me when I said $4, so. And then we sold a chicken in the basket. Her mom was questioning the price. She's like, "Do you really want a chicken in a basket for $8?" I'm like, but she got it, so. And in total, we made a $19 on today. And now, here's the kicker. So, a family had come in earlier, and I think they got something, but I forget what they got. I feel like I'm missing stuff today. I feel like they got something, but I can't remember what they got. I probably made more money today. Anyways, so they had bought something, which I'm blanking on at the moment. And then they had come back when I was closed, and they were like, she wanted to make a custom dragon. I'm like, you came all the way back to make a custom dragon? And I had already closed up, but I was still there. So I had like snuck back into my booth, and I grabbed the sign, and I'm like, here you go. And she wasn't sure what color she wanted, so I went back to my car to grab the minis to show her the blues. So she said she wanted mint. So I'm like, okay, do you want Tentament or mint, like this mint? And she's like, I want Tentament. Fabulous choice, by the way. So then I'm like, okay, which ears do you want? Which tail do you want? Which horn you want? So she wants a tint mint white accent dragon with small horns, and she wants them to be purple, like in the picture. And I'm like, I don't know about that purple with the tint mint, but hey, we don't judge. And see, this is why, like, especially for customs, like, I know I should be charging, like, up front. But one, it was maybe like I want to say maybe 6 to 10 age range. 2, she was so happy. And these are very specific colors. I want to make sure they like the product before they pay for it. I'm not going to make them pay for it if they don't like it. So this is what we're looking at for customs. The blanket. I'm working on it, I promise. 2, the Gyarados, which you don't know about yet. I've recorded it, I promise, but new yarn alert. Anyways, that video is recording. I've got so much recording, you'll probably see it Wednesday, I don't know. Anyways, so Gyarados, like extra large mega Gyarados. He wanted it to be really big. He said the head mock-up that I already did wasn't big enough. And I'm like, hey, I can 100% freestyle this. I can make it bigger. But I'm already at 125 for the yarn. If you're okay with paying for it, I will do it. I hope you guys can't hear the litter box. I shut my door. And once I told him how much yarn, like how much I was at for the yarn, he's like, you know what? It looks great. Keep it how it is. I'm like, I gave him the answer he wanted. Like, I told him I would do it, but like the price, I'm like, so I got free shipping because I paid a lot. I paid so much money. But this right here was $8.99, which makes it cheaper than Burnett, but I don't have a Burnett with a label that's down. I don't know. Oh, yes I do. Hold on. Now, just keep in mind, this is like double the weight of a Burnett, which I show you in the picture. But for $8.99, you get 87 yards. And you can see how thick it is. And compared to a Burnett, which is $12.99 before tax, you get 220 yards. But it is a lot thinner than that one. So it's that much cheaper, but you don't get as much, you know? But the one skein, I made one head and half of this guy. So I think it's going pretty good, but I don't know if I have enough yarn. But it's a work in progress. I got 5 of these and then 5 of tan. Well, off-white. The yellow was too yellow. So I went with like off-white and it's antique-y color. The yarn is currently in a box in Mom's room as there was absolutely nowhere to put it in the studio. I am working on that problem. There is a solution. It just hasn't happened yet. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this roundup. I hope it was not boring. And let me tell you what I need to make before I leave. My minis. Empty. They are running on fumes. But 6 mini turtles. Oh, that's what she got. She got a mini turtle. Hold on. So we made $24 today. That's what she got. Okay, I feel better. That was gonna annoy me. So I want to make 6 mini turtles, 1 to 2 Pop-Tarts, and 4 chicken nuggies. Because I'm just low on those. But the main priority is going to be minis because they are low. Let me show ya. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but the store is obviously going to be closed next week because I will be at MetroCon. Which means there is going to be no Sunday video. So, yeah. I'm also not... So, the car is going to be crowded. And we're going to be moving, like, non-stop. Like, 7 a.m. to midnight. Like, we're going to be up all day, up all night type of scenario. So I know I'm not going to have time to work on anything during the week. So my only time that I'm going to have to be working on stuff is most likely going to be in the car there and back. So I am going to try to work on stuff, but I'm not going to like bring it into the MetroCon, you know? Who's in the litter box now? Okay, so spiders we left at the markets because they are not empty. They are pretty full. But take the whales, for example. Can you tell me what's missing? There's no blue whales. There's every other color but blue. This is a crime against humanity. Okay, now chickens. Chickens aren't looking too bad. But I did put ours in there. I just love how they look. Like, I know they're weird. I know they're not conventional, but I love it. This bin is sad. Look at this bin. That's all the bees we have. Okay, so there's the bees. There's a dino, which is getting mistaken for a seahorse. And then there's a penguin. That's it. There's 5 bees in here. And now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure it sold a bee. That just scared me. That was my laptop. I'm pretty sure I sold a bee too, but I don't remember. Because there was a lot of people coming into my booth, picking up stuff, looking at stuff, moving stuff around, but they weren't buying it. So I'm like, here is what I'm concerned about. Look at the octos. Empty. Look at this. Like, oh, guys, also in the video that you haven't seen yet, I found on the Premiere website a chenille orange yarn. I nearly died. Now, they are calling this salmon. Right here. You can see it. Now, this is just chenille salmon. Look at the difference. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, hold on. Look at the difference. You can. So I'm like, okay, this has to be close to the mango, right? No. I mean, actually, it's pretty close. But this one is just like a shade different than this one. And if you remember correctly, we got this mango color got discontinued. So I'm like, I'm so happy. But yeah, this is like empty. Look at that. I think some of the buckets opened up because there's a leggy frog in here. So we only sold the one leggy. Wait a minute. There's only 2 of these, so we must have sold 2 of these. And then nobody wanted the watercress cut or the super greens color, so we still have 3 of those. But look how empty this bin is. There's 5 leggy frogs. Like, that simply will not do. This bin has 6 items in it. Like, so we have 4 poppets left. I think we may have a 5th one, but I don't remember. Do these have eyes? Okay, here's the one without eyes. So, technically 3. And then I made 2 keychain pickles. Oh, I forgot the top parts. Maybe that's why I didn't sell. Okay, guys, I thought I left spiders at home or at the market, but they're right next to me. So why did I bring them? I didn't think they needed anything. I guess we will look at them in a second. Okay, that's better. That must have been why they didn't sell, because I forgot the top part. Hold on. Okay. Much better. Oh. And then finally, our last bucket, the spiders. Yeah, look at spiders. Spiders are full. Yeah, I don't know why I brought this. It's literally full. Like, it's got every color. I mean, I guess I can make some variegated versions. But yeah. That is that. See, here's the problem I'm having. It's 9 o'clock at night. I need to start getting to bed by 11, which isn't gonna happen. So I start going to bed at... I'm in bed by 12. It's a little later than I want to, but it is what it is. Like, I need to be working on these 2 orders, but I also wanted to redo my studio. It's annoying me. Like, this background is ugly. I have a plan for this, and I think I'm gonna work on that tonight and focus on this tomorrow. But yeah, this is what I'm thinking. So I've been selling my squish. So that bookcase and this is like, I know it still looks full, but yeah, I got a plan. Hi. Ella, say hi. Say hello to the peoples. But that is going to be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this very long video, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye!